Hello everybody and welcome back to Railroad Corporation. Just today I got a comment on the first Railroad Corporation game that I posted, or playthrough that I posted. It was a gentleman who was very enthusiastic about it. He really wanted me to continue playing, so here I am jumping back into this. But we're going to do, just to show you, we're going to do the campaign. Oh, look how cool that is. That would be neat if that was like the last train you could get and this was the first train you could get. That'd be pretty cool. The ancients, right? The Greeks were really close to a steam engine. They had this little ball that they would put out during like parties. And the ball would be made of like copper or bronze. And when it would be brought to boil, it had these two spigots on it. And they'd put fire underneath it. And when the water inside the ball was brought to boil, the two little spigots would produce steam and they would spin the ball. And it was like a curiosity. And the way I was taught, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers, the way I was taught was that because they had such a thriving slave population, they didn't necessarily need steam engines, right? Like it didn't make sense to invent a machine to do it, because you would just buy slaves to do whatever you needed to be done, right? But we're going to do the campaign. The very first campaign says Road to Success. Campaign objective: have time limits. These limits make the campaign missions more challenging and provide you with more skill points as a reward. You spend skill points on permanent upgrades to your campaign in between missions. You can choose to turn off limits, decreasing the difficulty of the game as a result. Warning: you can't turn limits off or back on during your campaign. I thought you just said you can. You can choose to turn off limits. Oh, okay, right, but you can't do it, right? I'm just looking for a nice, fun game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just looking to enjoy my time here at home and my time with you folks. Let me run through the campaign one time without time limits, and I'll do it. Then I'll do it with time limits the next time. I'm running into that in Satisfactory. I just don't know what's important. Let's see. Railroad, Baltimore, Piedmont. In the list on the left side on the screen, select an objective to see its conditions. Okay. Start railroad construction mode to connect Baltimore and Piedmont with a railroad. There's Baltimore. To build a railroad, launch construction mode, click on the prospective button. Yeah, I remember this. So we click here. And Piedmont. This is a very small map. This is not very large at all. So Piedmont, how are you? Why are we red? The railroad segment is too long. Okay. How much? That's $31,000. That's 24. Jeez. That's $25,000. That's nice. I wonder why that's so much cheaper. That's just an extra 5,000. Perfect. We have done so. Press escape or right-click the button to leave to transport grain via the new railroad. And to finish your next objective, you need to buy a locomotive. Done. Click a few times on a commodity icon with a green arrow to load the commodity in the city where the cargo is produced. Why is the cargo produced in the city? And then click on the same amount of times on the commodity icon with a red arrow to unload it. Alright. It's produced out here at Piedmont. So we're going to load at Piedmont. We're going to load some of that. And then we're going to add a station, Baltimore, and then we're going to unload Un, deux, trois. There we go. Complete the grain delivery objective and get the next one. Transport 2 carriages of grain from Piedmont. Look at that. Transport 2 carriages of grain from Piedmont to Baltimore. Okay, yes. From Piedmont to Baltimore. It says to do 2, so I guess we'll do that and we'll apply it. We can probably pull 3, but like we saw last time, it just takes a long time for it to pull 3. Game is so fun. Look at that old little steam engine tractor there. So cool. You had to buy coal. Dude's house right there. His little barn. Got the church, whatever that is. This little community. We spent $800 dues on wheat. Now we're pulling out of the station here. Gonna go back home. And see, it just takes so long. Well, that's cool. It already is shucked for us. We're just getting the little kernels of wheat. We're not even having to bring in the bushels. I guess they do it right here. No, that's probably hay right there. That's probably hay. They're letting that dry, or they're doing something with it, making it into soilage. Look at that cool truss bridge, man. Anybody out there ever read the game Atlas Shrugged? Let me just check right quick and make sure that the sound is behaving. Maybe down a little bit more. I'm gonna do that. I'll see how it is. I don't want to turn off the music and the sound completely, but I don't want to. The only complaint the gentleman had, who was insanely happy about playing this game, was that the music was too loud. I don't want to drown it out. But Atlas Shrugged, right? So the idea here, if you've not read the book, is that all the world's genius people decide to stop helping the world because the world becomes too obsessed with this. Complete last two objectives, then you can finish the tutorial and apply for a job in a real, okay, passenger transport. Transport 3 people from Cumberland to Baltimore. From Cumberland to Baltimore. Well, we're gonna wrap it around this way then. How many dollar dues do I have? $50,000. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough money. Do I have to build the train station first? I bet if I come from the outside here. Do I want to come this way? I think I wanted to come this way. Close. Look at that humongous. I guess you do that, right? You come out here first. Then you something like that. That's $27,000. That's half our dollar dues. That's okay. Back out of that. We're gonna buy one of these. We're gonna add a station from Baltimore. We're gonna load people. Just do 2 of those, and then we're gonna unload them at there. Load and then unload and apply. That's what we had to do, right? That was the objective. Like our list here. Transport 3. From Cumberland. From Cumberland. Oh yeah, they supply people. So from Cumberland to Baltimore. Okay, so I need to go to T2. So you're gonna load. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it both ways. How about that? How about we just make money coming and going? Dad would be proud. Dad would be proud. I think it's got two people on there too. Yeah, it does. So we'll bring these jokers who want to go up there, and then we'll load jokers who want to come down here. It'll be the easiest moneymaker in the world. Anyway, Atlas Shrugged. So all the really brilliant people of the world decide that they're done. Did we just get $100,000? How do I get $100,000? I just had $50,000. I spent $27,000 of it. World's crazy. Supply 2 wood from Frederick. Oh, you can click on it. It just tells you where it's at. 2 small Cumberland. Ooh. I bet we get to go through a mountain too. That's gonna cost a lot of dollar dues right there. It'll be okay though. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go from and to. Man, look at that. We can just thread the needle there, and that's only gonna cost $26,000. Huge fan of that. Confirm. Thank you. Another train. You're gonna add station of Frederick. You're gonna load Undu, just 2 of those. And then you're gonna go to Cumberland, was it? Yep, Cumberland. And you're gonna unload 1, 2 for some money. There we go. So all the really smart people in the world, they decide that people are way too is that thing working? Did I do it? Man, yeah. T3 is somewhere. I don't know where T3 is at. Oh, T3 won't pull out of the station because this guy's pulling in. That's not good. You see what I'm saying? Like T... Oh, no, there's T3. That's weird. I mean, oh, I wonder if T3 is just transferring up here now. I wonder if I bought him. I probably bought him down here, and he spawned down here. Where he should have been bought and spawned up here. But now T3 is going to go do his job. Perfect. So all those smart people of the world, they decide that they're done. They're not going to help. Why do they decide they're done and they're not going to help anymore? Because in their mind, the world has become too highly regulated, and they're being told that they're too smart, and that it's unfair for everyone else because they're just too smart. The story has a bunch of holes. You can just poke right through it, right? But one of the ones that always pissed me off, because I don't like the book and I don't like the woman who wrote it, is that Danny, the main character, Danny is supposed to be like insanely smart, right? And she's a go-getter. But her daddy owned the railroad, so she got a great education. And because her daddy owned the railroad, she got to make her own schedule for where she worked, because she worked in daddy's company, right? So one of the chapters, or one of the passages, says that she scheduled herself to work at a train station that had almost no deliveries, so that she could be on the clock but keep studying, right? But the whole book is about people who are leeches and about how it's not fair. But do you see the weird part? Like, she gets to sit at the train station that doesn't really have a lot going on, and she gets to study. But someone else's kid, they had to work at the busy train station. They had to be the bag boy at the busy train station. They didn't get a chance to study, you know. Hey, we did it. Started strong. We had an achievement down here. It started strong. You can't see it because it's on the Steam overlays it. Ooh. We can't do this. This is my street name, Chorus. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do Parallax. Choose a company to apply to. Harrington's Railroad. Rail lane costs are 15% less. Soil excavation costs 35% less, and the owner is Alvin Harrington. This is Kane Eastern Railway. Kane Eastern. Best friend Locomotive is 30% cheaper. That best friend is the crappiest one, you know. John Bull Locomotive is invented, and one of these is given at the start of each mission. Wow. So the crappy ones are cheaper, and you get a John Bull, which is that one step up, free at the beginning of every mission. 40,000 extra at the beginning of each mission. Benjamin Pickett Railway. You know what? I don't really like any of these gentlemen. They don't seem like my type. Picket. That reminds me of like picket lines, like, you know, workers' rights. Don't like that. No, I do like workers' rights, but I feel like this guy would like destroy workers' rights or something. I don't know. Kane just looks like, you know, he's got something going on. And then here, why can't we just make our own? Oh, freaking picture of Dorian Gray right there. Wow. We can be mysterious, or we can be German. Mysterious or German. I guess that's Irish right there. What an Irishman looks like. Irishman, no, maybe, because Irish people have that red hair. We're gonna go with the German. Why not? You know what? I guess we'll just take middle of the road. We'll just take Kane here. The 40,000 extra is great. Laying the railroad costs. I'm not really. That doesn't really. I think I can finagle my way around and just keep moving the mouse around until I get a good price. So I think I'm gonna go with this guy. Although, really, that best friend Locomotive is such crap that you're gonna want to get rid of it pretty soon anyway. But who knows? Okay. Mission objectives: technology investment. Set up a research and development department in your office. Iron ore delivery. Barnston. Can I pause this? Thank you. Iron ore delivery. Barn Stapleton. 6 deliveries. Coal delivery. So we got to get... This is Bowling Green. Where the crap are these places at? Deliver 6 to a steel mill. There. And then we're... Okay, so this is our main deal here. But why do we start here? If this is our main deal, why are we... There's the coal mine in Elizabethtown. Where's the iron mine? Coal mine up there. There's the ore mine. There's another ore mine. There's a wheat field. Okay. So, I guess setting out for here, we'll go up here to Elizabethtown, which is just right there up the road. So we'll go up to Elizabethtown, and then we'll come out from Elizabethtown into Barnstapleton, and then from Barnstapleton down here. So then we'll have 2 of them, just keep bringing it in, right? That's how I figure. And then right here, see these things accept people, right? So we'll probably have one that just goes back and forth between here, just sending people back and forth just for money, right? Just to bring in money. You also want coal. You want coal. We might get that figured out. Got a $200,000 dudes. Let's see what the track is going to look like. Let's see what the track is going to look like. So from here on up to there. No, I don't want to. Total cost is $20,000. Okay. Okay with that. Confirm it. Now I want to do it again from here. That's the only thing I don't like, is that you have to... Okay. Do that last bit there. How do you resume? Yeah. Give me that. Kind of want it to just kind of go in straight. Guess I can't. Okay. That's 23,000. And then where is that coal mine? It's down that way. Well, now that it's lined up like that, perhaps maybe I should bring it out this way. Just come straight as an arrow. That's 38,000. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's back out of this. Let's buy us a choo-choo train. Where's that John Bull? I thought we were supposed to get one of these for free. Are we not? Do I have one of those free already? I do. There's that John Bull I get for free. So let's not buy it. Let's go ahead and add a station. So from Elizabethtown, you're going to pick up that coal. You can do 3. Then you're going to go to Barnstapleton, and you're going to unload that. And then you're going to go down there to Casa Grande, and you're going to load up 3 of those. And then you're going to go back to Barnstapletown, and you're going to unload that. Train is overloaded. There. Okay. All right. Let's just see how that goes. How much we have left? We have we have $100,000 left. So let's go ahead and grab then from here to here. Press 21,000, and then let's buy the John Bull, and then let's just make a little bit of side money here. Unload people, load people, Large station here, unload people, load people, apply. All right, the go button there. There's T1 pulling out of the gate. That's our John Bull. That's our big heavy worker there. T2, I'm not quite sure what's up with T2. Come on, T2. Is he waiting for people? I guess, yeah, he's waiting for people. He's waiting to load. He already has one car. There it was. So it takes time for people to generate. These passengers generate, right? So it was just taking him a second to get those people generated. Now he's moving out. So that, like I said, that's just going to make us a little bit of money on the side. Look how slow that thing goes, man. Ugh. And now with $65,000 left, let's go ahead and upgrade that to a level 2. And then the new facilities. 8,000 then. Where's my... I don't want to do the second track yet. I guess I do want to do the second track. Man, I didn't even think about that. It shouldn't be a big deal, right? It shouldn't be a big deal. But if it comes down to like he won't come in because he's on this side, I'll rip that piece of track up and I'll have it come in on that side. How did I do that thing before where I had the research and development? I think I bought it right down here. Coal, faster maintenance, repair shop, filling station speed. I think I have the rooms now. I just don't know how to do the R&D, how to get it in here. Coal be 10% cheaper, or it's faster to fill up. Let's put the repair shop in. We're gonna have to do that. I was going to tell you to build a repair shop for your locomotives, but you've already done it. Good job. Experience gained is 100. Oh, cool. So we went ahead and did that ahead of schedule. He went and he gave us the deal for it. That's nice. Okay, so you're pulling in. Did you pick up anything? You did. You picked up the 3 coal, which is part of our deal here. There it is. 1, 2, 3. We got it. We got 200 thought bubbles, and we made some dollars. Pretty good. So this is T1. Made a ton of money, because this one we're going to make a lot of money on, just because we didn't have to pay for the train, right? Like I think we started off at like $200 here. This one we had to pay for the train, and the train, right, was it? Yeah, 26,000. So we're making our money back slowly but surely on that, right? We've made $4,000, but it just kind of shows us being in the hole there. But that's great. That's great. I like that we have that little money sink right there. We can just go back and forth. Too bad we can't Oh, he makes meat. Look at that. He makes meat. And he wants meat. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe I should have went ahead and bought a John Bull for that. Oh, I did buy a John Bull for that. I didn't buy the best friend. The best friend's at 9,000. So I did buy a John Bull for that. Can we, now that I know that, can you load from Clarksville? Can you load a meat and then unload that meat here? Can you do that? Or would that screw up the maximum speed too much? How much meat do you have on hand? Do you have no meat? Because you have no wheat. Okay. Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it. So if there's meat there, pick it up. If not, don't worry about it. But he needs wheat before that'll happen. He needs wheat before that'll happen. And then that right there, I know that that's not the best way to do business. I know that we probably should have one that just goes from there back and forth, and from there back. And we have the money. I probably should just set that up. Let's look at our iron ore. Okay, there we go. The delivered raw materials for the steel mill are enough to launch production. Keep this facility loaded with raw materials to produce steel for Mr. Denman's order. I also think you can start passing the steel to his warehouse in Cincinnati. Time is running out, so hurry up. There is a task for the repair shop you've built before. I've got a good locomotive for a scrap price, but it's considerably worn out. Repair it as soon as possible. I have a contract we can use it for, and we'll send you the details about it. Locomotive I am talking about is located in Bowling Green. Its number is T3. Okay, so let's go here. It's this guy, add a station, go to Bowling Green, and is that repair? We'll apply. So now he's on his way. Look at that, it's 150 seconds to repair. But this guy is a John Bull 420, and we have John Bull's 420. Okay, but yeah, it's just the same thing we have. He's just being maintained right now. Good, good, good. And then when we get him, we'll probably assign him to this leg right here, and then assign him to that leg. And then the steel that we're outputting here needs to go to Cincinnati, which is all the way up here. Okay, so that's interesting. Look at that, negative 15,000. We're doing great. You just need wheat. That's lumber right there. Where is that wheat farm? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So I bet I could run a line from here over here and just bring in wheat. And then that wheat turns into meat, and then meat gets sold up there. Too bad meat doesn't need to be eaten here. Oh, they'll buy that wheat too, though. Interesting. The city wants it and the small farms want it. That might be a nice little lucrative thing to look at. We'll let this thing get repaired. We're going to let this thing get repaired, and we're going to set up the new line where this just goes from Elizabethtown to there, and then from Casa Grande to there. Like, we're going to get that set up, and then we'll work on this leg here. Then we'll work on this leg. Probably T1 is going to take over that. Because when he gets done with this and he pulls in, he's going to come out down this way. So we'll make T1 do this one, and then T3 can just pick up that, because it'll already be kind of in that vein, right? It'll already kind of be in that, not vein, you know what I'm saying? It'll be lined up better than T1 is. Okay. So T1, you're pulling in. You no longer go to Elizabethtown, but you do go there. Okay, he's unloading all that. He's refueling. T3 is now done. He's ready for operation. As I told you earlier, we have an opportunity to earn some easy money. Santa Rosa offers us a very profitable deal. Connect it to our railroad network and sell 6 meat there. The connection to our railroad network itself grants us 100,000, disregarding the meat industry. If this offer is limited, you have a 750 to finish it. Santa Rosa. I think I've been to Santa Rosa. All the way back there. Jeez Louise. Okay, T1. You're now done with that. So apply. T3. You now go to Elizabethtown. You will load. Let's try to do 3. And then you'll go to there. You'll unload the 3. You're done. T1. Can we do one more? Can you take? No, you can't. Okay. So don't even worry about that. And now we're doing meat to Santa Rosa. We're doing meat to Santa Rosa. We have to pick up meat somewhere and hump it all the way up to Santa Rosa. Dude, there's not that many places that produce meat. There's one place down here, and there's a small farm here. Am I just going to run this from the small farm up to there? Can I even do that? That's the only thing I hate, is that you can't connect it to the pre-existing railroad network. You have to come off your line. So you got to do something like this. Right? So that's 16,000. Confirm that. And then from here up. 77,000 dollars to get up there. I don't have enough money to do that. Yeah. Yeah, well, at least I have that going for whatever it's worth. I just gotta make some more money here. Really want to hook up this really want to get this going, because that just seems like easy money right there. That seems like a very small jump. You know what I mean? Like, from there to there, 28,000. Confirm that. Then we get a. I bet we can just even do a best friend. We don't have to do a John Bull for this. Let's go ahead though, because I'm sure we're going to end up doing something with it. So San Bernardino, San Bruno, load as much wheat as you can take. Okay, yes, you're right. And then go to Clarksville, and then unload all that. There we go. The T4 will spawn up there at the top, I guess. He'll have to come down. There he is. So this Bowling Green, we're almost, this line right here is almost paid for itself, and that's just transporting people back and forth. So that's pretty good. T4, I probably should have just upgraded that to have the 2 lines on it, but I don't think they're going to be in each other's way. I think it'll be fine. I don't foresee it being a huge problem. All right, there we go. Now we just need $77,000 to make that connection up there. We only have like 710 days to get that done. So, is there a way to make it run faster? Nope. We're just gonna sit here and talk. Anyway, Atlas Shrugs. I hated that part of the book. I hated where it was so blatant that Danny could be a leech, and that Danny could be someone who had like a super easy job where she was making money, and that she could like focus on her studies when like other kids can't do that. And then the whole book was about people being leeches and about how they're really smart, are so sick and tired of like carrying the weight. It's like, yeah, I bet the kid who had to be like a bellboy, you know, like, or the kid who had to like be a suitcase person, like I'm sure he was, you know, he wanted to like do his studies too and get paid good money for doing the least amount of work. You know, I know that some older people watch this channel, and I'm sure they have different opinions than I do, because, you know, older generation, younger generation. But I work in a profession that used to be highly regarded, and it used to pay well. And we had this one couple that I work with, great people. They found out they couldn't have kids, so they adopted. And they adopted these 2 beautiful children, and they adopted it from a mother who already had 4 children. So, you know, mom was like, I can't do 6, I'm in over my head, and she had to let her kids go. And these people picked, look at T4 is just like, I cannot do this. Sorry, T4, you are correct. Let's lighten your load there, so next time you don't have to do that many. But they gave those kids a chance, right? Like, those kids would not have had the life and the opportunity that they're enjoying now if it hadn't been for them. Hey, and we're making money on the oh, never mind. For a second there, we were making money on the Clarksville line. But I was talking to my boss, and those 2 people have to leave our company because they can't make enough, and the company doesn't have incentives like other places do. And my boss just came out and said, she goes, what were they thinking? You know, what were they thinking adopting those children? What were they thinking? And it took every bit of my restraint not to be like, I guess they were thinking that if they work at a place for 7 or 8 years and they do a good job and they're well respected, I guess they were thinking they could afford a fucking family. You know, I guess that they were thinking that they would be able to live the American dream, and they'd be able to pursue the life that makes them happy. And just, you know, for her to say that, it just showed how tone deaf some people are to the struggles that a lot of people are going through right now with regards to pay and inflation. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? They don't get to have a family. They don't get to. What were they thinking? It burns me up. So this Atlas Shrug nonsense, Where you go, look, I told you it wasn't going to be a problem, but here it is. For the very first thing that happened was a problem. Let's see. Oh, T2 is going to stop for T4, which still sucks because T4 takes forever to move. So when T4 goes out or whatever, we'll upgrade this. It only takes like $8,000 to upgrade it, but we'll upgrade it to have the 2 tracks on either side, and then we'll just run one in. Look at that, we're making money on our Clarksville line. And that's only like 2 or 3 passengers, right? Wait till we start making the meat. Boom. There you go. Selling all that meat, selling all that wheat. Now that wheat's going to be used to make meat. T2 is sliding in there. Now T4 is leaving. T4 is going to take back one of those grain carts with him because I told him not to sell it. All right, now T2 is leaving. Clarksville now demands meat. Uh-oh. They've had a taste of meat and they want some. I think T2 took some meat with it. Did you take some meat with you? I can't tell. He did. It took a cart of meat with it. It's supposed to give me a little check mark when it has it, but I guess it didn't do it. We're also going to give you, we'll make you go in for some maintenance, and you're going to get some maintenance. Where do we want the maintenance to be? I guess it would make sense here at this hub. So let's upgrade that, and let's do a repair shop. And then T1, when you come in next time, you need to get maintenance. And then T3, you don't really need maintenance right now. You just started. In San Bernardino, you don't need it right now. Hey, we're at $77,000. We got a bunch of green stuff going up here. Looks good. Making money left and right and center. We got 2 things we got to do, though. We got to get up here to Santa Rosa, and then we got to get to Cincinnati. So I think we're going to come up this way. Maybe stop off in Lexington, and then upgrade the Lexington shop so that it goes off to Santa Rosa and then to Cincinnati. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Just to give it a little bit more flair. Let's go ahead and start that. So what I want to do is I'm not going to do what I did before where I'm just going to run straight up. I'm actually going to cross this here. Do that and then go straight into here. Connect that up. And then I'm going to do un, deux, trois. I want to switch that. I want it to go that way. And then I'm going to grab this. Then you're going to go out to there. Oop, that's 50,000. Don't have enough dollar dues, so cancel it. I got $24,000. Can I go straight on into Cincinnati? Nope, that's 45,000. Okay. Well, at least we got it. We got the line ran up here to Lexington. And if we wanted to, I'm sure we can make some money. We could buy one of the. We could do this right quick. The best friend, and then we could go from Orange Table. We're gonna load. Excuse me. Oh no, I thought we were gonna be able to move people around. Crap. I thought we were gonna be able to move people from here to there, but this is not a big enough. This is not a big enough. Yeah, that's not big enough. Not a big enough town to like want people to move back and forth between it. So we'll just hold off on that. I just want to sell that. Oh, I'm trying to sell you. Yes, scrap you. Yes. Get my money back. I feel so. Oh, we actually could have used that right here. We could have started moving. Holy crap! Hold on. This place wants meat. We're gonna have to give this thing wheat to make that meat possible. Poop. There's another wheat field over here. They want meat. They can make meat. Louisville can. Shoot. I didn't even need to build this line all the way down here. I really needed to have built a line from Elizabethtown out to Louisville and then here have the wheat come in here where they make the meat and then export the meat. I don't know what we're going to do here to get all this crap. That's a pain. I wish my boss would just not just be quiet. Let me work. That sucks. Where's all the wheat? So there's wheat and there's wheat. And then you make wheat or you make meat. Are you making enough wheat that, yeah, we can't keep up with that. We need another train. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm just not even gonna worry about it for right now. I'm gonna focus on this. Oh, look at that. He's gonna be pissed at me. That was a stupid deal for him to do. I just don't have the resources now that I built that, and then, I mean, I guess I needed this, but I don't have the resources to go here to there to back over there. Like, that's just too much. I guess I could have also done logging. I could have brought logging in. Like, had a train going back and forth to bring in wood. That would have made money. Well, I just performed maintenance on everybody, and that was expensive. This thing right here is paying for itself slowly but surely. I just don't think I'm going to be able to generate what I need to in that amount of time. If I start selling, I wonder if I get money for this. Yeah, let's try to do that, because if I can get enough money, then I can just throw money at the problem. Let's go ahead and bring this up. There's 47,000. I still can't believe that's so expensive. What if I go around the forest? 43,000. Let's start from here. Go straight. 46,000. Hey, confirm that. And then I need somebody to run that all the way up. Yeah. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I should have kept that best friend right here just in case. Oh, there's 26,000. We can't, and what he was saying is that just because we have 26,000, we can't go ahead and just buy the locomotive, because these trains, they need, like, see how I just did negative 200 there? Like, you have to give them. Oh, dude. You have to give them money every now and then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, T4, you know what? Can you unload? There you go, bud. Unload all 5 of them, okay? So that you can only do this one more time, and then you're not going to spend forever trying to get down the friggin' road. That's 33,000. We break 40,000, we'll buy that. And then we'll start exporting that steel that we have here all the way up to... So you know what, we'll start doing it now. So you're going to go down here to here, you're going to load 2 of those, and you're going to go all the way up to Cincinnati, and you're going to unload those. All right, get T6. Oh, T6 popped up all the way over here. I should have had that selected and then bought it there. Rip. All right, T6. That's going to take forever for that to happen. Right. Oh, T4. Slow thing. No meat this time, yeah, because it's taking you forever. Look at that. Look how bad. All right. Well, you know what? We're going to end the video right here. We're going to pick up on the next one. trying to get this done in the next, how many days? 400 probably. We got 500 days left. All right. Thank you folks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll get better as we go along. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. All right. Bye-bye. See you in the next one.